Hi folks, Mr. Long here. Just a screencast for you to watch to learn how to use graspable math with formulas. We're going to do some fairly straightforward questions today on, um, on determining the area of different shapes. And I'm going to do a few examples and then you're going to work through how to do them. So it's set up, each shape has its picture, so the rectangle there. Then we've got a question, and then I've inputted the formula. So length times width is the area of a rectangle. And what you need to do is learn how to substitute into a formula. And so it says, if we read the question, it says, let's see here, the width is 37 and the length is 24. So one of the things that I would like you to do when you're doing a formula is you substitute into the first letter in the formula first. So we want to figure out A, the area, and we're going to substitute in for L. So what I need to do first is make the length it says is 24. So if I want to change a number, I put these numbers up here. If I want to change a number, I just click on the little circle to the right, click on that, and the equation editor comes up. And let's see, the length is 24, it says. So 24, and then I click done. And now watch this. I can drag this 24 and then drag it over top of the L, and I'll see that the box goes only over the L. And now it becomes 24L. Okay, 24L. Now what I want to do is substitute in for W, for the width. And it says right here, the width is 37. So I've got this other number here. I can click on that, and I can change that 6 to a 37. Done. And now I drag the 37 over top of W. Now I need to use the skills that we learned last week in terms of evaluating. So I get rid of that first bracket, I get rid of the second bracket, I get rid of, now I multiply 24 times 37, I get that answer. And then anytime where there's a double circle appearing, you can see that means that there's more work to be shown. So this shows you now all the circles. Just check all the circles that there's one circle appearing and not a double circle there, and then it's expanded out. So that means the area of that rectangle would be 888. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to show you what you need to do if you need to adjust your answer at the very end. So we've got a formula here for the area of a whole circle, right? A full circle is 3.14 r squared or pi r squared. But this question says, what is the area of a semicircle? Well, a semicircle is only a half circle. So what would you divide by to take the area of a full circle and put it into a semicircle? What's a half? So usually a half of something means you're dividing it into two parts. So the other thing it says the diameter is 10 centimeters. Well, that's all the way across the circle. So if the diameter is 10, our formula only includes the letter r, that's radius. So I need to convert that 10 centimeters, which is all the way across, into half the distance. So I guess I could have to divide by 2, and that'll be 5. Yeah, that'll be 5. Okay, so again, same thing. I'm going to take that 9 that's there, click on the circle, and now I can change that to a 5. So, and click done. And now what I want to do is replace r, or substitute in for r, with that 5. So I drag the 5 down, and I've got the 5 there. Now, I need to figure out what the area is. Well, according to BEDMAS, I have to do the brackets first. So I'll just click on the bracket. Okay, that gets rid of the bracket. There's only one number inside of it. Now, can I multiply the 3.14? Nope, that won't do anything. I have to do the exponents first. So I drag the 2 over top of the 5, and that does the, should do it. Yeah, oh, or I double click. Sorry, I could have double clicked the exponent as well. Now it's 3.14 times 25. I get that answer and drag that all down so I see every step. I'm not done though. Okay, that's the area of a full circle if the radius was 5. I don't want a full circle, I want a half of a circle. So what I need to do is to divide this final answer by 2. I don't know if you remember from last time, but if we long click on the equal sign, eventually the E comes up. That just says equation. So what am I going to do to both sides of the equation? Well, it's a half a circle, so I need to divide that area by 2. Done. Okay, and then to get a numerical answer, I would Oops, I can click on there. I had to double click on the bar, the fraction bar. So there we go. So the area of a half circle is 39.25. And we can kind of see that, A over 2, because A is the area of a whole circle. A over 2 would be A divided into two parts. So 39.25 is the area of a half circle. Okay, so the big thing here is that you understand how to substitute into a formula, okay, and what number goes where, and then to perform the calculations. So you have to know that, for example, you have to do exponents before you multiply. Okay, so that's what you're going to be doing today. There's going to be some more complicated ones, but I'm confident that you can work through these. There won't be too many examples. You are going to be doing the trapezoid, by the way, and it has a little bit more complex formula. I'm going to give you a couple of solving ones, and we'll see how you do where you have to substitute and then solve the equation, which will be so it kind of combines what you did today with what we did the first day. And just try those, see if you can get them. If you don't get them, you don't get them. But the substitution ones, I don't think you should have too much of a problem with. And again, if you do have questions, certainly email. Okay, good luck.